All right, y'all. Good morning, man. It's your boy, Irish for Mental Health. And I just want to say good morning to you. This morning I'm outside walking to my little garden. I figured I'd just get out here and see what's going on. But what we doing is walking with God today, right? Gardening, God, soil. You ever in your garden, do you feel like you walking with God? You ever feel like God is with you? I got to do some watering today, but it'll probably be off camera. Just a quick garden update. I got some cilantro seeds that I soaked for 2 days that I'll be planting in some soil today. But just looking how my Black Beauty zucchini is taking off, man. I mean, look at that. The peas are looking good. Just a quick little garden update. I definitely see my radishes down here growing. Yeah, it's really starting to look good. I can see my corn over there starting to grow. Kohlrabi is looking good. Shout out to Asia. Kohlrabi. Shout out to Asia at Yellow Door Urban Homestead. My broccoli is looking good. My radishes are popping up. Here's a big radish here that I transplanted from those to give them room. These were overcrowded, so they're not growing as well, but they are. Checking out my red onions. Kohlrabi's looking good, y'all. We got the blueberries. Well, here's some cucumbers. Cucumbers are looking good. They've obviously taken root. But have you guys ever just looked at gardening, like walking with God? Like, it's so peaceful out here this morning, right? I'm blessed. Got a brand new RV over here. I got a small garden, compost pile over there. All these flower beds, garden beds I gotta put some work in on. But I just wanted to read some scripture this morning. Isaiah 26:3. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. I mean, and I just think that, trusting in God, allowing God to lead you, is a beautiful thing. Like, I just stuck that little corn in there, and then look how big it is now. The corn is growing. My radishes are popping up. There's nothing like planting seed in fertile soil and allowing God to do the rest. I mean, that's what this is about. I'm up early in the morning, y'all. It's 6:30, and I'm up here looking at my beautiful growth that the Most High is giving me to be able to eat from later. And I'm just thankful this morning. I'm thankful that God is in my life. I'm thankful that, and I call him Yahweh, right? There's many gods, right? So which one am I talking about? I'm talking about the God of the Bible, Yahweh, and his son, Yahweh Shai. People say Yeshua, Jesus Christ, but that's another story on the name. But to just be involved with what he was involved with, planting seeds, right? Allowing the seeds to grow is just a beautiful thing, right? Tell me what you think. How is God in your life? Looking at Isaiah 26:12. Lord, you will establish peace for us, for you have also done all our works in us. And I just thank God this morning that, he is in us. He does give us the desires to do the right thing, to live the right way. What I'm gonna do here with these peppers though is pop the top off on them so they'll bush out instead of growing so tall. Peppers are looking good. A couple little berries I had on here. I think the birds done came and ate them up on my blueberries. Blueberries looking real good. That lavender and that St. John's wort is taking off. My peas are trellising over there on that one. But my little garden is starting to look good, y'all. Really starting to look good. My stinging net on there is not doing what it needs to. The breakfast radishes are looking good. Those are greens, you can eat those, y'all. But it's so beautiful to just come out here and look at God's beautiful green earth. I'd rather come out here and get it than to go pay for it in a grocery store. These are red bell peppers here. Looking how lush and beautiful these peppers are. It's a beautiful thing to know that God is taking care of you. But I'm gonna feel my successes, my failures. If something fails, I'm gonna film it. I'm filming everything. This is my blessing, y'all. Corn is doing all right. Strawberries are doing good on this side. This one has always been a problem since I first bought it. Maybe I need to get that dirt in the ground a little more. Y'all tell me. These tomatoes are doing good. All right. The peppers are doing good. Yellow monster bell peppers. Then that one right there is a lemon drop. Yellow monster. Yellow monster, yellow monster, yellow monster, tangerine dream tomatoes. We're gonna pop some suckers off from these and plant some more tomatoes here. Let's walk over here and check on the melon, on the lemon cucumber, y'all. Gonna walk over here and check on this this lemon cucumber. See how it's doing over here. I put some radishes out here. We're gonna see how they're gonna take. Lemon cucumber's doing good. Then I got from that one, starting the icebox watermelon. Some deadhead nettle right there, starting to take off. Something took one of my plants. Look at there, y'all. So as I said, I had some cilantro, right? I'm gonna take this cilantro and I'm gonna throw it in the grass. Throw it in the dirt and just let it do what it's gonna do. So what I did was Just kind of took the seeds and just threw them all over. We're gonna see how God takes them from there, whether I dumped them in the soil, dumped them under the soil, or not. I think they'll grow. And then you also see some bloom, some veggie, tomato bloom, blossom bloom, some vegetable bloom, a little fertilizer out there. My son gonna water this all today while I'm at work. Either I'm gonna water it before I go, but I just wanted to make a quick video out here of some of the stuff that I'm growing. Yeah, just kind of looking at my blueberry plant. I'm gonna get it out that pot and get it in a bigger pot. But I mean, it's been doing really, really good. We even seen blueberry flowers and some formations of some blueberries and right here on this side, and now they gone. So that just tell me that birds been out here picking on my tree. Got to figure out what to do with that. Any suggestions out there, y'all, with what to do with this? But does gardening make anybody feel like you called by God to do this, right? Does this make you feel like, you know, this is what you're supposed to be doing? It's so peaceful to be out here and to know that, you know, what I'm doing is what God said we should do in the Garden of Eden, right? I mean, does gardening just not go with God? Like when you first think of the Bible and you think of garden, what word comes to mind? Eden, right? Garden of Eden, sowing seeds, planting seeds. The parables used in the Bible back then were parables that was relatable to the people. So that's why, you know, when Christ was talking, he was talking about, you know, sowing seeds on fertile ground, on rocks. We know if I throw some seeds out here on this gravel, stuff will grow. But when the ground is fertile with a good mixture of compost, then you really know that it's gonna grow good. Look at this. Look at these radishes. Look at growing around my corn. Red onions. And these is little weeds coming up from the dirt, a little grass. That's what happens when you get straw. See that? When you get straw or hay, you take a chance on it bringing some of the seeds with you. See them little guys right there? Look at that, right? Get them out of there. All right, get rid of those. Yeah, but I'm just thankful this morning. I just kind of want to do a walk and look at that cluster of radishes. I just want to do a walk through my little garden. I'll be eating some of this. I'll be so thankful to do so. Yeah, but just wanted to tap in with y'all this morning, man, and just kind of share. Before I head off to work, I just want to share with y'all, man, how beautiful it is to feel blessed, to be blessed, and to be able to grow your own food, you know? What do you do when society breaks down, right? What do you do? Like, what happened during the pandemic? How do you eat? You know? Go back to what God gave us, man. God gave us the ability to be able to grow our own food. You know? The understanding of this is not, it's not hard. It's definitely not hard. Grow you some microgreens. Get you some seeds. Put them in a tray. Grow you some microgreens. figure it out, you know? Some stuff grows super easy. You know, when you're looking at, like all this down here is clover. All this is edible. All this is edible. We plant this stuff on purpose. We got a bunch of white Dutch clover in some trays. I just went to look at it to see if it was, if they were sprouting yet. Takes a few days. But we just got some of them black 10 by 12 trays. Planted a bunch of white Dutch clover seeds in it. And we'll eat those though. You know, we'll eat those. We'll cut them. They'll keep growing, cut and come again. My Swiss chard is doing good. My Red Delicious and my Jonathan apples trees are doing good. My Italian plum tree is doing good. Everything's doing good, man. You know, I just wanted to take some time and come out and just spend time with the Lord this morning. You know, say my prayers, read a couple scriptures. Look at the little garden that I got growing. It ain't much, y'all. You know, it's a very humble beginning. I'm learning. You know, I've been growing a bunch of microgreens and herbs, which, I mean, you can't even kill herbs. So it's not like that was something major, you know, but I'm thankful because I got a bunch of bottles and jars of tinctures and, you know, an apothecary full of dried herbs. Really thankful for. Really, really, really thankful that God has given me the knowledge and understanding to be able to work with that. That's why the channel's called Herbs for Mental Health, right? This is ecotherapy. Gardening is therapy. Is gardening therapy for you? You know, all praises to the Most High for everybody who's found a way to exercise their faith by spending time with God. You know, sometimes just spending time with God is all He wants from us, you know? What are we doing? For Him, with Him, for Him. Get out in your garden, man. Plant something. Just go buy some seeds. You know, you go in Lowe's, you go in Home Depot, you grab some of them seeds, some of them packs, and just do it. Go to the farmer's store and buy a big 5-10 pound bag of seeds. That's what we did. We got a bunch of peas. We got about I think it's a 10-pound bag or 15-pound bag of peas, seeds, just in case times get bad. We got them in a tote, black and yellow tote like that you can get from Home Depot or Lowe's. Sometimes they got red tops or yellow tops. You don't need the red tops. That's construction material or construction grade, I would say. The yellow ones are just basic, you know, for your household. But sitting here looking at this garden, man, and just knowing that I'm going to be eating off of this. You know, it's just a beautiful thing, man. I'm excited about my new garden bed. My other blueberry tree didn't wake up. The blueberry tree that I got is called Duke. It's a Duke. It's an early producer. Producing like June, July. It's not one of the earliest. I think one of the earliest is called, God, I can't think of the name of it. Sweet Darling or something like that. I can't remember. Y'all look it up. Darling. Beautiful Darling, Sweet Darling, blueberries. You know, but to be able to be focused and have a plan, you know, create a plan. Are you a visionary? What's your plan? Right? I wanted to get out of the rat race. I didn't want to be in the rat race. You know? Already working the job. I got a master's degree. I'm working on a doctorate. I got 2.5 of a doctorates. One in forensic psychology and the other one in marriage and family therapy. But my master's degree is in forensic psychology. I'm a mental health therapist, licensed mental health therapist. Every day is what I do. You know, but you get to the point to where, you know, I'm just working 3 days a week and I'm off the other 4, you know, so I'm studying for this state exam, another state exam for a higher level license. Right now I'm a licensed mental health counselor associate. I've been a therapist since 2017, going into 2018. Been a clinical supervisor in the state of Washington, developing and building inpatient treatment facilities, program development. I mean, that's what I do. Right now, I'm working on a program, alternative to incarcerations with the municipal court out here in my city, state, where I live. So I'm doing the work, working with the community, working with people, helping people overall. But, I was one of the people that, I left society, the main society. I don't want to live in the city. We sold everything, man, and I bought a brand new RV, man, and it's doing what it's doing, and I don't have second thoughts or second guesses about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I wanted to do. I don't want to live in the rat race. I want 20 acres. How do you get 20 acres paying $2,800 a month for a mortgage that you'll never pay off? I mean, 30 years. You won't pay it off. People they refinancing. It's hard to make it. With the economy, the way the economy is, you're going to take out a loan on it. You're going to pull out some of your equity, Well, then you'll never pay it off. Not in your lifetime. Maybe for your kids, but I just want to get 20 acres and put some tiny houses on it and some containers. Develop me a community, Right? You got to have a plan. You got to have a vision. You got to have a plan. You got to have a vision, man. You got to know where you're going. And you'll know where you're going when you get there. But you got to see God's face, man. Like, what does he got planned for you? Like, is this part of the plan? But how you know if you don't go? Like, you seek his face. You get on your knees. You talk to him in prayer. You see where your spirit's going to guide you, right? Just like the seed, when we plant the seed in the ground, it don't know which way it's going to grow. The sun and the weather will determine that. And that can change from day to day. But it just got to trust the process, right? The seed has to trust the process. Then as it grows up and it busts through that dirt, the rest is not up to the seed no more. It's up to the planter, right? The husbandry, like you hear in the Bible. It's up to the planter, and it's up to nature to nurture it. And that's God. That's Yahweh, right? So walk with your Hebrew boy, man, as we on this journey. We got 83 subscribers. We're not really here looking to have 1 million subscribers. If that happens and God wants us to have that, then we'll have that. But until then, we just want to be. We just want to be, man. We just want to be with God. We just want to be with nature. We just want to do the things that make our soul content and happy. We want to be able to eat some food, Why not? That's all we want to do, is just be able to eat some food. And we're fixing to do that right now. Finna go over here and check out what some of this Swiss chard looked like this morning. Real thankful. Look at that. Look at that. Have to check it, make sure ain't no bugs on that joint. I mean, that's what it's about. Being able to eat something, man. You know? I didn't have to go to the store and spend no money. I just ate that. It's beautiful to be able to have the ability to do that. You know? Allow God in your life, man. Allow Yahweh in your life, man, and allow him to just kind of do what needs to be done, you know? Better on this side in the sun. Yeah, so as I'm just sitting here just looking at my garden, man, just really enjoying, you know, what I got going on, I'm thankful. Yeah, I'm just really thankful, man. You know, it's a beautiful thing to sit here and know that I got a garden, that I'm making this happen, that all this is food. This is what I started off as, my apothecary. But I got solar panels and books and stuff in there now. I moved the apothecary up to this other shed I got up there growing some herbs. But to know that I'm gonna be eating bell peppers off of all of this, and corn and just everything, it's really amazing to me, you know. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. You know, why I didn't think that I needed to. That's getting big, y'all. Why I didn't think I needed to be growing my own food. You know, I thank the Most High for allowing me to get up this morning. I thank y'all for walking with me in this garden, man. You know, if you feel a calling that this channel is for you, then cool, you know, and cool. I really appreciate you for stopping through. All praises to the Most High. I hope y'all be blessed, man. Have a beautiful, blessed day. And remember, man, herbs are good for your mental health, man. Gardening is good for your mental health. This is ecotherapy. Figure it out. Don't run from it. Run to it, man, you know. Allow God's grace in your life. And you're going to be just fine. Blessed.